NIA detains one more suspect in terror funding or extortion model launch at India's border town Moreh and Myanmar site. Combined team of Bishnupur Police Commando and Churachampur Police Station personnel nabbed 4 individuals, including 3 women, for drug peddling. Tripura will vote for new government on February 16th, Meghalaya and Nagaland on February 27th, with results on March 2nd. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee slams BJP-led central government, says why there will be de facto Prime Minister from Guwahati who will run all northeastern states. And police leaving no stone unturned to ensure safety and security ahead of Republic Day celebrations in state. Massive cordon and search operation carried out at vulnerable areas. Hello and good evening. You're watching IS English News and I'm Ruby Wongkai with you. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. With the arrest of an alleged suspect, a Myanmar national, a total of 5 individuals, including 2 Myanmar nationals, were picked up in the terror funding or extortion module launched by the National Investigation Agency, NIA, at 2 places, one at India's border town Moreh and another on Myanmar site. According to an official source, the sleuths of NIA, in its continuous crackdown related to some insurgent outfits operating along the Manipur-Myanmar border, conducted yet another raid on the Myanmar site close to Manipur's Moreh border town and arrested 1 individual on Tuesday. The raid was reportedly carried out after getting green signal from the Myanmar authorities concerned. One suspect, identified as Bruce, was arrested on charge of carrying out extortion activities for an underground group. Several incriminating documents, a laptop and mobile phones were also recovered from the possession of Bruce, who has brought to Imphal yesterday. It may be mentioned that the NIA carried out raids of 5 different locations in Moreh, India's last border town in the Manipur sector, and arrested 4 individuals in relation to the terror funding or extortion module on Friday. Over 30 lakh rupees, several incriminating documents and 4 mobile handsets were also recovered from them. 4 alleged accused, namely Suraj Jaswal, Santosh Gupta, Deepak Sharma and Napoleon, were produced before the duty magistrate in Imphal. On pursuit of the case record and after hearing the submission of the NIA, the court sent them to 7 days of NIA custody till January 20th, 2023. The raids were conducted following reports that crores of rupees were collected by insurgents and deposited a huge amount of money to the banks and other funding syndicates operating in the Indo-Myanmar border in the Manipur sector. NIA has reportedly announced that raids would be continued at its opportune time as some suspects of banks, syndicates and insurgents are under its radar. It is worth mentioning that there are around 30 insurgent outfits operating along the Indo-Myanmar border in the Manipur sector. The Manipur government has intensified the war against drugs in the state, with more forces joining the campaign in rooting out the drug menace in the state. As part of the War on Drugs 2.0 campaign, a combined team of Bishnupur Police Commando and Churachampur Police Station personnel arrested 4 individuals, a man from Assam and 3 women from Manipur. The arrested have been identified as 49-year-old Samal Das alias Benjamin, son of Soilendro Das of Hailakanti district of Garmura village in Assam. 40-year-old Venekim Vaite, wife of Ngamkhomang Vaite of Tuibong Zayan Veng in Churachampur district. 32-year-old Thethem Haukip, wife of Oinam Jimmy of D. Pailiant of Churachampur district, and 47-year-old Namnekim Kipgant, wife of Daulat Kipgant of New Bolzang in Churachampur district. The team, comprising women police led by Bishnupur Additional SP Operations, Roni Mayangbam, under the overall supervision of Bishnupur SP, and Hirojit Mite, arrested them from New Bolzang in Churachampur district yesterday as per police sources. The team recovered 473 grams of heroin packed in 43 soap cases from them. They have been taken into police custody for further actions. The Election Commission has announced the election schedule of Nagaland, Meghalaya and Tripura assemblies, the first tranche of assembly elections to be held in 2023. All the three elections will be held in one phase. Tripura will vote for a new government on February 16th, while Meghalaya and Nagaland on February 27th, with results on March 2nd. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said the poll schedule of the three states was chalked out, keeping in mind high school examinations and the movement of security forces. He asserted that women's participation in the voting process has been always high in all three states. In Tripura, the date of the issue of gazetted notifications is January 21st and the last date for filing nomination is January 30. The last date for the withdrawal of candidature is on February 2nd. In Meghalaya and Nagaland, the gazetted notifications will be issued on January 31st. The date for filing nomination is February 7. While the three northeastern states are the first to have assembly polls this year, a special focus will be on Tripura, which the BJP won for the first time in 2018. The terms of all three state assemblies, each with a strength of 60 members, end in March. Nagaland on March 12th, Meghalaya on March 15th, and Tripura on March 22nd. While Tripura has a BJP government, in Nagaland, the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party is in power. The National People's Party, the only party from the northeast to have a national status, runs the government in Meghalaya. A total of 62.8 lakh voters will cast their vote in their three states, with around 2.8 lakh new voters added to the list. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee attended a public meeting in Meghalaya's Garo Hills at Mendi Pathar on January 18 ahead of the assembly election. Addressing the public gathering, the Trinamool Congress TMC Supremo asked the people not to bow down to any political parties, including the Saffron Party. Slamming the BJP-led central government, Mamata said that while there will be a de facto Prime Minister from Guwahati who will run all northeastern state. Mamata further asserted that if the people of Meghalaya want to change their present corrupt and discredited government, then people must see TMC to be the only credible party in the state. Slamming the Congress party, the West Bengal Chief Minister said that when she was part of the veteran Congress party, she fought with the leftists. However, the Congress did not give her any kind of protection. Quote unquote, "You cannot imagine how I was tortured and the political situation I faced. My entire body has been operated along with my head and hands, but have never bowed down in front of dirty people," she added. Mamata claimed that she loves politics because it is not her profession, but it is her passion and serves the people through this political platform. Commenting on the achievements of the TMC-ruled West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee said that every farmer is given rupees 10,000 every year, a free ration to at least 9.5 crore people of the state. Comparing the medical expenses in Delhi and Assam, Mamata Banerjee asserted that the charges in West Bengal, Kolkata, are much cheaper compared to other states and also free in most cases. Security has been tightened across state ahead of the upcoming Republic Day celebrations. Manipur Police has been conducting massive cordon and search operations in various parts of the state since the past few days to ensure that disturbances does not occur during celebrations. India will be celebrating its 74th Republic Day on Thursday, January 26. As part of the security measures, Imphal West Police Commando conducted cordon and search operation CASO at Maharani Bridge covering Wahengbam Lekai Parking, Samu Makhong, Mazazit Road and Uripok Chakrikom areas of Imphal city today. The team conducted the drive from 8:20 a.m. till 8:50 a.m. Altogether, 157 individuals were verified during the drive, out of which 7 individuals without proper identification proofs were picked up and handed over to the city police station for further necessary actions. Earlier in the morning, separate teams of police conducted house-to-house search operation and verification at Kuaketil Moirang Puril, Laishram Lekai Machin and Khazim Bali Panthak areas in Imphal West. During the operation from 6:10 to 8 a.m., the police searched around 80 houses. A total of 155 individuals, including 4 from different underground outfits who are on bail, were verified. However, no one was picked up as per police sources. Meantime, a combined team of Bisnupur Police Commandos and Nambol Police Station personnel also conducted house-to-house search operation at Nambol Bazaar area today. Around 50 individuals were verified during the drive. However, no one was picked up for further verification. In continuation of the drive against illegal sawmills in the state, a team of Forest Department led by Range Officer of Kakching Range L. Dinesh under the supervision of Forest Minister T.H. Bishwajit sealed illegal sawmills run by individuals in Langathel area of Thobal district. The drive was carried out yesterday. The illegal sawmill at Langathel Maning Lekai were run by 4 individuals, namely Sagolsem Nanda, Sagolsem Samjay, Sagolsem Ibomcha and Sagolsem Bikram. The mills were sealed and timber logs were also seized. The Forest Department has also initiated necessary action and a case has been registered under Forest Act. Speaking to media, an official of the Forest Department said that similar drives will be carried out in areas under jurisdiction of Thobal Forest Division. He warned that necessary actions will be taken against the owners of illegal sawmills in accordance with the established law. The Department of Prosthodontics Dental College, Reims, Imphal observed Prosthodontist Day today at Library Hall, Dental College, Imphal, Reims. Professor H. Priyoshaki Devi, Director Reims, Imphal inaugurated poster and model display in connection with the Prosthodontist Day. During the program, Professor H. Priyoshaki Devi mentioned that the dental college has witnessed progress and development. She was impressed and encouraged by the staff and the students for observing Prosthodontist Day. She also appealed to all the dental staff and students to make Dental College Reims Imphal the best dental college in the Northeast region and assured to help ease grievances of the college at her best level during her tenure as Director of Reims Imphal. The staff and students should extend cooperation in making Reims a better institute. The program was attended by Dr. Nandini D.P., Principal in Charge, Dental College Reims Imphal, Professor Anand Rajapur HOD, Dr. Nitai Devnath, Dr. Bhavina Chirom, faculty, staff and students of Dental College Reims Imphal. Affected Land and Property Owners Association Talpoya of National Highway 137, Tamilong Mahur has served an ultimatum to Union Minister of Road and Transport and Highways, Nitin Gadkari, requesting him to give necessary directives to the NHIDCL project implementing agency and state government of Manipur for conducting physical land survey, assessment and valuations of property for payment of compensation to the affected people at the earliest. The Alpoya ultimatum also mentioned that if the authorities concerned fail to respond to the genuine plight of the people on or before February 18th, they will be constrained to impose a ban on the ongoing construction work indefinitely. Speaking exclusively to IS News, Alpoya Chairman ID Gambui said that ever since the start of the project, neither the government officials nor the project implementing agency consulted the land owners, prompting the villagers to form the association. He further maintained that the landowners did not consent to the construction of the National Highway 137. He alleged that the state government has suppressed rights of the landowners, farmers and orange growers by proceeding with the construction work. He also questioned why the state government cannot give compensation to the affected Manipur landowners when Assam government is willing to give compensation to their affected landowners. Gambui said that the association will continue to work to ensure that the affected landowners avail all rights and benefits under right to fair compensation and transparency in Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013. A 5-day-long program on girl-child education and empowerment under Beti Bachao Beti Padhao kicked off at DRDA Hall Mini Secretariat in Ukhrul district today. The event is organized under the aegis of Integrated Child Development Service, ICDS Department, Ukhrul district. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Commissioner of Ukhrul District, Krishna Kumar, said that girl child is the backbone of the future of the district and state as well. He urged the parents to ensure that equal treatment is given to all the girls in the family. He further said that the government in general and the ICDS in particular should take a proper initiative to empower girls in the region. DPO of ICDS, A.W. Shimraipam, AC to DC and SDO LM Block, A. Rohini Kumar, and PO of DRDA, Ngamrei Wung were among those who attended the event. A signature campaign was held and pledge was read out as part of the event. The pledge read that every citizen in the country should act in all possible ways individually and collectively to eliminate gender-biased discrimination and sex selection that threatens the birth and the survival of girls. Beti Bachao Beti Padhao program was initially introduced on 22nd of January 2015 all over the country with an aim to bring balance in the sex ratio of India. The program was initiated by 3 ministries, the Ministry of Women and Child, Ministry of Family Welfare and Ministry of Education, Government of India to empower female child and reduce discrimination in the society. The 5th Women Conference of Rongmei Baptist Churches Council, RBCC, kicked off at Gaidimzang Ground, Kaupum Valley in Nonne district yesterday. It will conclude on January 28th. Kaupum Area Churches Fellowship, KACF, organized the program on the theme, quote-unquote, Godly Women in the Changing World. General Secretary of RBCC, Reverend Mansi Gangmei, also hoisted a flag to mark the beginning of the event. Women's Secretary of MBC, Reverend Apila Thangal, and Founding Managing Director, Counselor, Center for Integrated Counseling Services, Kohima, Nagaland, Kaidrian Tlu Game, were the resources person at the conference. Reverend Dr. Gaipanang Panme, Chairman, 5th Women Conference, Ringamang Gangmei, and Coordinator of 5th Women Conference, Kangmei Gonmei, also attended the event. Hallelujah chorus song was also presented by Kaupum Area Churches Fellowship Youth during the event. More than 15,000 delegates from around 180 churches under RBCC, including fellowship churches from Assam, Manipur and Nagaland, took part in the opening day of the first ever Mega Women Conference of RBCC. Choir songs competition, cultural program, seminar and lectures will be held over the course of the program. Manipur in the last 24 hours reported 0 COVID-19 cases. A total of 79 samples were tested in the same hour, which returned negative according to the latest update from the Manipur COVID-19 Common Control Room. Fears over the impact of the new Omicron subvariant BF.7 variant have risen in the country after several cases were detected in various countries. In view of the threat posed by the Omicron COVID-19 variant, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to wear a proper mask, maintain social distancing at public places, and take both doses of COVID vaccine to ward off the virus. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases in India are increasing with a slight margin. India reported 138 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infection took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 1,998, which accounts to 0.01% of the total cases. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,728 with 2 new deaths. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,48,645 with 173 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.81%. Over 220.18 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 20 lakh, while more than 67 lakh 34,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 64 crore 34 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Go Aviator Academy, a complete platform for aviation aspirants, inspired by experienced professionals. Come and join with us, a course designed for cabin crew and ground staff to help turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back. In an effort to nurture a culture of good cinema in the state, the Manipur State Film Development Society has launched its first screenplay incubation and mentorship program, inviting present and fresh screenwriters from Manipur to apply with the screen project to be developed during the 6-month intensive screenplay lab. MSFDS Secretary Sunju Bajaspati Mayum informed that altogether 15 screenplay projects were received for the lab, and out of them the Screen Lab Selection Committee shortlisted 7 projects for the mentorship program. He said that the selected project dealt with contemporary issues steeped in cultural nuances. He further said that to make the Screen Lab fruitful, it will be divided into 2 phases. He mentioned that the applicants would be mentored on the basis of screenwriting, adopting a combination of online and offline mode of interaction in the first phase. Sunju also said that after a thorough understanding of the basics, the applicants would then be mentored on their specific projects in the second phase by film industry experts from outside the state. The selected projects of the first MSFDS Screen Lab 2022 are Laitai Jagoi by Maipak Sana Harongbam, Night and Night by Ashok Vallau, Ima by R.K. Johnson, Smell of the Ripening Field by Alexander Leo Pau, Ashukpa by Maharabam Abhijit, The Scent of a Mother by Nandebam Pramoda, and Bewhiskered Korea by Suresh Kuraijam. The India Meteorological Department has forecast that cold wave conditions over northwest India is likely to abate from the 19th of January as two fresh western disturbances in quick successions are approaching western Himalayan region. The first western disturbance will affect the region from tonight and another from the 20th of January. The IMD said that under its influence, light to moderate rainfall and snowfall is expected over Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand from 18 to 20 January. It has also predicted cold wave to severe cold wave conditions over many or some parts of Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi till today and isolated pockets over Uttar Pradesh and Bihar till the 19th of January. Ukraine's interior minister was among at least 16 people killed on Wednesday morning when a helicopter crashed near a nursery outside Kyiv this morning. Interior Minister Denis Monastyrsky, 42, died alongside his first deputy minister and state secretary. 16 people died when the helicopter came down in Brovary, including 3 children. The deputy head of Ukraine's presidential office, Kyrylo Tymosenko, said that the minister has been en route to a war hotspot when his helicopter went down. His death cuts to the heart of the government in Kyiv as the Interior Ministry has a vital task of maintaining security and running the police during the war. President Volodymyr Zelensky has spoken of a terrible tragedy that claimed the life of true patriots. The regional governor said 29 other people were injured, including 15 children. There is no indication the crash was anything other than an accident, although witnesses said Russia's war was to blame for the disaster. Key officials are flown by helicopter across Ukraine at 3 level, but that comes with risk. All that was recognizable of the helicopter was a door panel and one of its rotors which landed on the roof of a car. The main kindergarten building was left badly damaged by the crash. Witnesses said that the pilot had tried to avoid high-rise building before the crash and instead went down near the kindergarten. Rescue operations are also underway to the crash site. Now the sports news. Rafael Nadal's Australian Open title defense came to a whimpering end today as he was defeated 4-6, 4-6, 5-7 by world number 65 Mackenzie McDonald in the second round. There was a sense that even if Nadal gets past the current hurdle, his physical state and form are not enough for him to win in Melbourne again. The Spaniard will now fall to world number 6 in the ranking with 1,350 points to defend in the next few months. Shubman Gill's massive knock guided Team India to a huge total of 349 by 8 in 50 overs against New Zealand in the first ODI at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Hyderabad. Gill brought up his maiden double tone of 145 bowls and became the youngest player to reach the milestone. He also became the 5th India batter to cross the 200-run mark in the ODIs. For the New Zealand, Daryl Mitchell and Henry Sibley scalped 2 wickets each. Earlier, Rohit Sharma had won the toss and opted to bat first against the Kiwis. India make 3 changes as Hardik Pandya, Ishant Kishan and Sardul Thakur replace KL Rahul, Axar Patel and Shreyas Iyer. Now before we go, let's take a look at the headlines once again. NIA detains 1 more suspect in terror funding or extortion module launch at India's border town Moreh and Myanmar side. Combined team of Bishnupur Police Commandos and Churuchampur Police Station personnel nabbed 4 individuals including 3 women for drug peddling. Tripura will vote for new government on February 16th, Meghalaya and Nagaland on February 27, with results on March 2nd. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee slams BJP-led central government, says why there will be de facto Prime Minister from Guwahati who will run all northeastern states. And police leaving no stone unturned to ensure safety and security ahead of Republic Day celebrations in state, massive cordon and search operation carried out at vulnerable areas. Now that is all we have for now. Thank you for watching IS News. Have a good night.